Greetings, gardeners, homesteaders, and everyone else who might be watching this video. I just want to do a quick upload. This is a quick video with a challenge that I'm putting out there. I'm hoping that the channels that I tag, that they'll take me up on this challenge, and that they will challenge 10 people, the same as I'm going to be tagging 10 people. What's this challenge all about? In doing this challenge, I'm hoping that it will help me, it will help other channels know what the majority of those who are coming to our channels, what it is that they're coming for. What are they looking for? So, in this challenge, I want you to name the 5 top reasons why you come to YouTube. Is that easy enough? If you want to add more reasons, be my guest. I just want this to be a challenge that's simple. I want to find some ideas on what it is that you, the listener, the watcher, what you're coming here to see. What is it that you would like to see in my videos? What is it that you'd like to see in other channels' messages? So, for me, when I come to YouTube, I'm looking for how other people do things. For example, when I found the Back to Eden method, this is a type of gardening method that I researched and I researched. I mean, I spent hours and hours and months watching other people laying down cardboard, laying down wood chips. This is all on their garden spots, and I watched the updates that they gave. I studied the comments because I wanted to see if this was going to work for me. You know, once I put those wood chips on the ground, I knew that I couldn't rototill them into the soil because I knew then it would be robbing the nitrogen. I knew then I wouldn't be able to get anything to plant. So I did a lot of studying. And I still do. And now that I've done it for the past 3 years, now I can offer tips on how it's worked for me, whether it's in somebody else's video or in my own video. Now, the last few months I've been watching videos on rabbits because I knew that we were going to be getting rabbits, and I wanted to get everybody's ideas, what works for them, you know, where they live. And a lot of the videos that I watch, a lot of them are down in Georgia and Mississippi and Arizona, a lot different weather than what I have. If you watched my video yesterday, you know that we have a lot of snow. You know that it was cold. It was 10 below when I went out and I was showing my property. So a lot of those things aren't going to work for me. I can't have them outside with just a roof. I wouldn't feel comfortable with just our tarp around them. I mean, 10 degrees, minus 10 degrees. Inside that structure, yeah, it's going to be warm during the daytime, but it's going to drop down at night. So anyways, I did a lot of studying. That's what I do. I learned from mistakes that some people did, that they had. And that's another thing that I like about videos. I want videos where people are upfront with me. Upfront with everybody that's watching. I come here to YouTube to offer my knowledge, whether it's in my videos on this channel, whether it's on the ministry channel that my wife and I have. So yeah. Number 3, I come here to share my knowledge. I share some of the failures. If anybody watched that video, the one where I made my seed rack, when I was putting up that insulation around the side, the piece fell down, and I could have cut that out. It would have been easy to snip that off, but no, I shared what was going on. There's times even with this video when I get that tongue twisting going on. I could edit that out, but no, it's all good. So I like to share my failures. I like to share my successes from past experience. Number 4, to offer support to other growing channels. Now, as I was talking to a channel owner, and I love this channel. This is a new channel. He used to go by something else, and I can't remember right now what it used to be. I like this guy, Cut Homestead. You know, there have been so many challenges. I remember when I first got on YouTube and I was making videos from Christian music. It was a lot of years ago. I saw a lot of channels come. I saw a lot of channels go. A lot of the ones back then, because they were older, a lot of them have passed away. But anyways, there are so many channels out there, and many, if they don't get hundreds of subscribers, and if they don't get a lot of hits on their videos, they just throw their hands up and they quit. You know, for me, my videos are there for anyone who wants to watch. I'm not doing it for money. I'm doing it to help. I'm doing it because I enjoy to do it. You know, there are so many other reasons why I come to watch, why I come to listen to videos. But the last one that I'm going to mention is to make new friends. I am personally drawn to those who offer their learning skills, what they've learned. I like some humor in the videos. One of the channels that I'm going to hit, he does a lot of humor. And I get a kick out of that. You know, I'm learning, but I can get a laugh too. You know, tell me when you made a mistake. Tell me how you overcame from that mistake. You know, honesty is what I'm drawn to, and I tend to watch more videos from those who don't try to pretend to be perfect. So, there are top 5. Actually, I probably named a lot more, but these are reasons why I come to YouTube and what I'm looking for. Now, the 10 channels that I'm going to tag, and that doesn't mean that if I didn't mention you, and you want to share the top 5 reasons why you come to YouTube, be my guest, please. The more the merrier. So, the first one is Cut Homestead. You know, like I said, I like this man. He gives garden tips. He gives tips and actually shows you as he's doing whatever with his rabbits. He shows as he's raising them. He shows as he's breeding them. And just recently, how he prepares his nesting boxes for his does when they kindle. You know, and I got a kick out of, because he has wooden boxes, I like the light tip that he gave underneath. So, check his channel out. You know, and the other thing that I like is he's real. Whether it's in his videos, you know, he told about a tragic thing that happened with his kids. Sad. He didn't have to do that, but he's real. He's honest. So, and he's honest in his comments. So I appreciate that. I'll leave his link down at the bottom. Now, here's another one. This is a bigger channel. Lumnah Acres. Al and his family, they've been around for a few years. They live in New Hampshire. In fact, I just went by the town that he lives in Christmas Eve and then again Christmas Day. Like I said, it's a larger channel, but this is a channel that I will go to almost every morning. This family is becoming more and more self-sufficient every single day. I like watching his videos. I like some of the things that he's doing. A lot of the stuff I'll never use, but I enjoy watching them. Now, another channel that I enjoy watching and learning from is Slightly Rednecked. Now, Chris shares his gardening skills along with raising quails. Quails is something that I may get into later on. I don't know. I'm learning about it. But he also raises rabbits. Now, recently, his wife just had surgery from cancer, so I like to be there to offer prayers and support for her, along with a lot of other YouTubers. So check his channel out. Now, here's another one. Brownville's Food Pantry for Deer. Now, this channel is dear to my heart because it's only about 5 miles away from where we live. I'm also an admin of the channel, although I'm not there often. They did appoint a lot more admins, so I don't have to be there a lot. Now, this channel started last year, and on this channel you can watch wild deer almost all day long, almost all night long. There'll be deer there. They do have a light on one of the cameras, so you can see the deer. They've got 3 cameras going here. These are wild deer. They're not deer that's being raised by this man. They can come and go as they want. But the owner of the property has been feeding native oats. I'm not sure how much he's feeding this year. I know last year he was feeding 400 pounds of oats every day at 2 o'clock, right around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. This is when he'll come down with his buggy and feed all the little trays. Oftentimes you can see turkeys that come to feed on the oats. There's been video of fox and even a coyote. So, and before anybody jumps on this, there are state biologists that do keep a watchful eye on what's going on here. So check that channel out. Now, here's another one. I think I met this lady last year, probably during the winter time. The name of the channel is Lorella, Not a Farm Girl, a homestead adventure. This is another young family that left their jobs in California and they moved to Missouri. And now they've started gardening. They're raising their own meat. And it's been a fun... It's been fun watching that journey. Oftentimes, Lorella will ask her listeners to give advice on some projects that they're planning. Recently, it was about what building to raise the rabbits in. Now, this next channel, this started in the spring of 2018. I'm new to this channel, but looking over the videos that they have, I believe that I'm going to be blessed by their content. The name of this channel is Rainbow Valley Ranch. It's a youth-focused ministry, and they're located in southeastern Colorado, so I want to help support that channel. Number 7. Now, this one I've been watching for a couple years. Life in the Farmland. I love this young family. They explain all about living a slower-paced life. That's me. I like a slower-paced life. This week is not slow-paced, but they live in a more independent lifestyle. And he explains how they heat with firewood. You can watch them cutting up firewood and hauling it and stacking it. Growing the gardens. I've seen a beautiful garden there this last year. He also shares his hunting, raising animals. I know he has chickens and pigs. There's lots of DIY projects, so check him out. Number 8, Sprague River Homestead. This is a channel that I've been watching quite a bit as of late. This is a great couple living in Central Oregon. They give tips on raising goats, chickens, rabbits. They also share ideas on their gardening skills, their greenhouses, and for those who are living off-grid. They give a lot of tips on that also. So check them out. Now, this is... I don't know how many worm farmers there are, or maybe there's some of you that want to start worms. The Crazy Worm Lady. for those of you who are raising worms or want to start, she does a lot of experiments. She has a lot of different types of worm bins. She does a lot of different feeding ways. So check her out. And also, by watching her videos, you're going to find a lot of other people who have subscribed to her. They share. Go check their videos out. I didn't know there were so many ladies raising worms. Usually you show them a worm and they're running. You know, there were so many other channels that I'd like to mention, and ones that I follow on a regular basis. But the last one that I'm going to mention in this video is Home in the Sticks. I mentioned I like a bit of humor, and Dan delivers that humor. You know, when he's sharing his skills, whether it's in cooking or gardening or vermicomposting, his chickens, he shares that humor. In fact, he brought up in a video, I think it was yesterday I watched, he said, "I've come to bump gums with you." I've never heard that before. And I shared that. I said, I've never heard that, but I like it. Bumping gums. But anyways, check his channel out. I know in the future he's planning on getting some smaller animals. So there you go. Quick and easy challenge. For those that I mentioned, I am going to leave a link to their channels. And please stop by those channels and visit them. If you like their content, click the like, click the subscribe, leave a comment. Let's help support one another. Now also, I want to thank all of those who have supported this channel. You know, it takes all of us helping one another out. So, hope you like this video. God bless you.